Good day, everyone. Good day, ma'am. This is Group 5, and we are going to report about dairy production project assistance activity. So, Group 5 is consists of 5 members, namely Gabriel Lance P. Barredo, yours truly, Senator Dioniti, Crizel May V. Manya, Chantal J. Ofema, and Stephanie Julia C. Padero. So this activity allowed the students the chance to experience the management practice in CMU Dairy Project, namely milking and bottle feeding the cows. Observation was also done and orientation prior to the conduct of the activity. So the activity was held at the CMU Dairy Cattle Project, which is located in University Town, Muson, Maramag, Bukidnon. This project houses dairy cattle breeds such as Holstein Friesian and Jersey. The project has its own standard equipment and housing such as the milking area, calf hutches, feeding lot, and grazing fields. The current directress of this facility is Dr. Nina May R. Villar. The project accepts on-the-job training and currently has a student assist in managing the project.
So, cattle in the dairy project. So, during the activity, we were able to observe at least 11 lactating cows present in the project, and we were allowed to milk 3 of the cows. So, and after milking, we were then given a chance to bottle feed the calves, which is the prepared practice for the calves. So, for the equipment, so the equipment used during the activity are milking machine, pitchers, bottle feeders, and PPE, which stands for personal protective equipment. So during milking, the project utilizes both hand milking and machine milking. So a milking machine extracts milk from the cow by vacuum, requiring less time and effort, while resulting in higher yields than hand milking.
Problems. Below are some of the problems the students would like to address: parasites, quantity of milk, and hygiene. Proper care and management is a must in animal production. The well-being and state of the animals must always be prioritized in order to attain quality products as well as keeping the animals happy and in top condition. Next. Okay. So problems. What the students encountered. First is parasite. Ticks were evident in the body parts of the lactating cows, especially in the vulva. Second is quantity of milk. While bottle feeding, the amount of milk retrieved from the lactating cow seemed to not provide enough for the calves. Hence, workers able to manage in teaching and insisting as students the proper way of milking of dairy cows. However, doing this activity was quite crowded and chaotic as workers and students are too busy walking back and forth and taking pictures, and the surroundings is too noisy, hitting 2 of the 5 freedoms of animal welfare, which is the freedom from fear and distress and freedom from discomfort, as the feet of the cows or the cow itself were seen restless. Third is hygiene. Hygiene must not be properly looked after. If it was, there would not be external parasites dominating majority of the skin of the animal. Majority of the body body condition score would also be good. And I would like to add that there is no proper wearing of PPE in while conducting this activity, especially in wearing boots, which is fundamental in every animal farm. And this also applies to workers as some of them are not wearing the proper clothes. Solutions. And solutions of those problems I have out that we have encountered. So first is manual removal of ticks. Second is treating area to prevent the multiplication of parasites or parasite infestation. Third is balanced diet. Fourth is regular schedule for herd health checks. And fifth is strictly follow milking procedures.
So the staff and workers allowed us to assist them, and on the site we were able to milk the cows and bottle fed the calves, but unfortunately not all of us was able to perform in that part of the activity because it already ran out of milk and for the calves, but gladly we were there to witness on the said activity. Next, we have the documentation during our activity. Next.
So these are the recommendations the group decided to make. First is to practice proper hygiene because it is evident in our documentation that the workers and some of the students did not actually have a full PPE. Increase forage production because we also want to have the cattle as well as the calves to have enough food for them. As for the veterinary assistance in the project itself, there could be a vet that regularly checks the health of the cattle and calves, but it can be observed in their body condition score that most of them do not have a good confirmation they do not have a good confirmation. So it we recommend that there should be regular health check schedules as well as injection of vitamins and such. Then the next one is the improvement of building infrastructures because in comparison to other projects and farms, the dairy project layo ra gyud kay siya in comparison. As for the management of cow feces, we recommend that there should be a strict management to it as well as the sa paglabay as well as pag-use a proper utilization of the feces itself. As for the better parasite control, it was indicated in our problems and ticks can actually become carriers of diseases and they can also attach themselves to the skin of the humans. So the workers are at risk of um, being mapakan sa mga ticks and then makuha silang sakit. And also it is not recommended food para sa atuang cattle and calves to have that much parasite. And lastly, their last recommendation is to build decent storage areas because there are other just that are being utilized as a temporary storage areas and it does not reflect good in our dairy project because dili man na sila proper na butanganan. And that's all for our report. Thank you for listening. That is group 5.